A while back somebody asked me how to get a steering wheel off, and basically there's a bolt right in the end of the shaft. You unbolt that bolt, and then there's holes down in here that are threaded, and you take and you put a piece of metal over this, and you put a couple of screws down in there, and you tighten them screws up. And when you do it, well, it depends on what kind of puller you got. I've got one where you tighten the screws up, and then it's got a big bolt in the center that goes right on the end of this shaft. And then when you turn that bolt, it pulls the steering wheel off. I noticed there's one in the back here, and it looks like it covers this shaft, and it just has bolts, and you tighten the bolts to pull it out. But either way, you can do that. This one's already loose. He's had it off when he took that old dash out, and it's quite loose. So I'm gonna unloosen that. I bet that wheel will probably come off of there pretty easy. That way we can kind of get the dash in there and then go from there. Alrighty, then I used this steering wheel puller to pull the steering wheel off with. Basically it was a screw down through each side and a screw in the middle, and the screw in the middle kind of pushes the shaft and pulls the steering wheel off. Like I say, I've got another one of those. The one I got is actually looks like it's a little more well made, but this one worked just fine. So I've got this box full of nuts, bolts, handles. Basically looks like it's all dash related stuff here. So I am in the process of putting all that back on there, and I went on the back side of this before I put it up there because I coated this whole thing down with 415, and I wanted to put these little screws in here and drive them on there and loosen them back up, because I didn't want the because it had that paint on there, I didn't want it to, you know, get up under the dash and not be able to get the screws to go on and be trying to lay up under there and wrestle with it. So I figured it was a lot easier to kind of work them, free them up now while I had it off. So next thing I'm going to do is just set the dash up in there and just start putting things into place, and we'll see how quickly that goes.